That's the difference with this channel and what we're doing here at All City Live TV is that we're player first. You know, I'm a player first. I want to take what I'm talking about here and take it into our live stream and hopefully create some dialogue with you guys out there in the 2K community. Please follow me on Twitter at All City Live TV. We send out notifications for every single video upload and live stream. We talk about badges, builds, and everything related to NBA 2K. So come join us. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's All City Live TV, and thank you for tuning in. I wanted to tell you guys my experience with ball handling, and what I've noticed is the other day it was double rep in the rec center, right? So I wanted to equip as many passing badges, badges that help my teammates like floor general, dimer, and needle threader in the rec center, especially being that I was running point guard. I wanted to maximize the amount of rep that I got per game. So I was thinking, let me put these passing badges on. So I wanted to kind of talk about the balance between your dribbling playmaking badges and your passing playmaking badges, and how if you go too much in one direction, it may hurt you. Now, I'm not a dribble head per se. I'm learning dribble moves as I go and how to, create these combinations and chain them together. I gotta tell you, man, I was suffering. It felt like I was going wide angled. Like I was just trying to outperform a dribble move, like maybe a crossover, a hezzy, and when I got my speed boost, I was taking this super wide angle to get to the rack. And when that super wide angle happens, of course the defense cuts you off, and it limits your success rate at the rack because the defense is able to collapse. I was wondering, I said, you know what, yesterday I got on our live stream and I said, you know what, we're gonna go with just dribbling badges. Forget about, I got a high passing accuracy, as you guys can see here. I have a high passing accuracy. My ball handle is a 98, my pass accuracy is a 97. So I was gonna see if I can rely solely on those attributes alone to pull me through, even during like playing against tough competition. I wanted to see what happened. As you guys know, we talk a lot on the channel here, but we talk to kind of experience things, and then we take what we're talking about here in our video uploads and we take that into our live stream. And that's the difference with this channel and what we're doing here at All City Live TV is that we're player first. I'm a player first. I want to take what I'm talking about here and take it into our live stream and hopefully create some dialogue with you guys out there in the 2K community. So I'm gonna go back out and show you guys what I did with my badges so you can see what I'm talking about. You can see I put my badges up to Hall of Fame. This is basically my dribbling badges. Tight handles Hall of Fame, stop and go on Hall of Fame. If you guys are not familiar with stop and go, you might want to check out AJC's. I'm pretty sure his name is AJC. He has a great video on stop and go, and trust and believe, I was reluctant to add the stop and go badge, but the stop and go badge seems to be great at chaining. It makes everything just so smooth, chaining your drill moves together and getting those quick launches. It just speeds you up just enough. And I got a 99 speed and 99 acceleration. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people out there, they just really understand the dribbling mechanics for 2K20. I'm a work in progress, so if you out there and you're a work in progress as well, trying to learn these dribble moves, and you got a ton of playmaking badges, you might want to consider the stop and go badge, because I think it's going to help those people that are really trying to learn the game and when to activate their speed boost, understanding when to kind of pause and let go of R2 and then reactivate your turbo. It really helps with that. So you might want to consider the stop and go. But I have my ankle breaker Hall of Fame space creator on gold. Now I want to say, man, when I say, remember I was talking about, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video, but I was talking about the swerve on defense, the difference between my two-way slashing playmaker and my slashing playmaker. Well, that was the difference with these playmaking badges. Let me go back in here. When I had, let me take this off. I had floor general on Hall of Fame. Well, I gotta put this, there we go. I had floor general on Hall of Fame. I didn't have stop and go. I had dimer out there. Hall of Fame, and I didn't have my tight handles badge. I had my needle threader up. So I was basically, and I also had my Lob City passer on goal. So I was basically, like I said, I was basically focused on, you know, helping my teammates play. And I want to tell you guys why it's so important to create a balance. When you take off these dribbling badges and you have a high amount of ball handle, like my ball handle is at 98, being that my ball handle is at 98, I found myself swerving or taking these long-winded kind of walks or runs or whatever, sprints across the court, and by that time the teammate is collapsing. Your speed boost is all over the place. It doesn't seem as responsive as it should. But when you take them off and you put on your dribbling badges, it's hella more responsive. And the reason why I feel that this is such an issue, is something to talk about, a hot topic that you guys may want to consider, is that I noticed when I had better control over my player on offense, when I put my dribbling badges back on and took off my my passing badges, when I went out there yesterday, oh man, the control that you have allows you to create more passing opportunities. So although you're limited on your passing badges, you're creating more opportunities. In other words, you have more control to create plays out there. And that's what's so important. And believe me, it was a learning experience for me yesterday, because I thought that I didn't think the dribbling badges had that much of a significant effect on how you maneuver on offense while you're handling the ball. And I noticed that when I was able to regain that control by putting on my dribbling badges, that I felt like I was able to create more plays, force the defense, force a double team, and I can pass out with a high pass accuracy. I didn't necessarily need the passing badges or the teammate sort of badges like Floor General, like Dimer, like Lob City. It was working out effectively. And not to mention, being that I had those passing badges on, and I can't say my ball handling suffered, it's just my maneuverability suffered while trying to create plays on offense during double rec. So being that I noticed this yesterday, I said this is something that I gotta kind of share with you guys, because if you find yourself like unable to control your player, and you know you got those playmaking badges, but you're trying to rep up out there, you're saying, well, I want rep, I want to put on these passing badges so my teammates can hit shots, I can get the attack assist, the regular assist, the pass assist, all of these kind of rep up, the lobs that you throw out there, all of these rep up opportunities. You're thinking to equip badges that help increase the success rate of creating those opportunities, but you're limiting the control on your actual ball handle, like on your player. You're limiting your level of control, and when you limit your level of control, you're unable to kind of get in a position to create that play that you need. So in other words, I like to put my point guard in a position, I angle him so I could get a cutter in the back door and angle myself into the position to create that lane. You know what I'm saying? To get between the defenders, especially being that you have, like, you're thinking that you have needle threader equipped. And I'm just saying that without the dribbling badges, is a little more difficult to get in that space and create those opportunities. And I wanted to share this with you guys. So I think you guys got to balance. If you're thinking about rep and you're thinking about passing that rock, creating opportunities for your teammates, and you're considering Floor General, Dimer, Lob City Passer, Needle Threader, then you may want to balance out some of your dribbling badges so that you can maintain control of your player and be able to still put yourself in a position to pass the rock with a clear lane, and also have some dribbling badges to create any ISO opportunities. Well, that's what I got for these badges and these playmaking badges, and how to create these opportunities, something that I learned within the last 2 days. I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and if you did, please consider subscribing to our channel, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K20 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.